Number 21, Priamo Lozada, playing first base. Number 25, Connor Hannifin in left field. Number 6, Brandon Austin, playing third base. Number 5, catching, Jacob Berry. Number 8, Hayden Kissel, playing second base. And number 22, Kyle Schofield, normally an outfielder, but he is DHing today. And pitching for them will be number 34, Braden Coe. And for the Essex Knights, they'll be taking the field first. Pitcher for them is going to be number 27, Patrick Barrett. And their lineup today, batting first, number 10, Nolan Watson, who is catching. Number 20, Eli Lashley, playing center field. Number 9, Nelson Laviosa, playing right field. Number 28, Gage Shaffer, playing left field. Number 5, Lucas Nakic, playing shortstop. Number 21, Robert Leon, playing second base. Number 36, Armando Prieto, DHing. Number 8, the utility man Cale Hines, playing first base. And number 14, playing third, is Tanner Lang. And the record for the Frederick Cougars, they are 24-11, 12-5 in the conference, and they have won 5 in a row. While Essex is 13-16, 9-8 in conference play, and they are on a 2-game winning streak. And the home record for Essex is 7-3, while the away record for the Frederick Cougars is 5-1. So it should be a good game today. Stepping in now is their shortstop, Brett Stallings. Here's a pitch from Barrett. And a big swing and a miss from Stallings. That's going to be strike one. Pitch from Barrett. That's going to be grounded to the shortstop. Nakic fields it cleanly. There's the first. And gets him by a step. Great play from Nakic there. And next up, batting for the Frederick Cougars, number 32, Mitch Long, in right field today. Barrett sets, now delivers. Good eye from Long, it's going to be ball one. That's going to be in there for a strike. Count even at 1 now. Two and 1 to count. Luckily the clouds have mostly rolled away here, so we have some blue skies, a couple clouds in the sky, but the rain has gone away, so we're for a good day of baseball. Count 2 and 2 now. Now we'll send it right back to Barrett. Good reflexes there and gets him out at first. 2 down for the Cougars. Batting now is their center fielder, number 20, Jacob Wetzel. Quick 2 outs for Essex so far in this top of the first inning. Check swing there, it's going to be a ball one. Wetzel heading the count now, 2-0. Barrett sets. Now delivers. Now one catches the outside corner for strike one. Wetzel still ahead of the count, 2-1 now. and struck him out to end the inning looking. Great first inning for Essex, 3 up and 3 down. And we'll be right back with the bottom of the first inning coming right up next. And we are back with the bottom of the first inning here. Braden Coe just finished his warm-ups, and leading off for the Essex Knights is number 10, catching Nolan Watson. Batting from the right side. Here's the pitch. First pitch in there is going to be for a strike. That one's going to be lifted, popped up, shallow right field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. So Essex leads off the game with a bloop single in a right field. And next for the Knights is batting their number 20, their center fielder, Eli Lashley, batting from the left side. Watson with leadoff first, takes secondary lead. And Lashley takes that one for a strike. Pickoff move. Watson is safe back at first base. Coe keeping a close eye on him. Doesn't want him to get too far of a lead. Here's pitch. That's going to be 0-2 the count now. Coe taking his time, making Watson guess. Doesn't want him running here. And with 2 strikes on Lashley here, I doubt Watson will be going. And they're back to first base. Safe at first. And Lashley takes that one for ball one. Go ahead of the count now, 1-2 on Lashley. Nelson Laviosa on deck for the Knights. Go sets. Pick off back to first. Watson in there safely. And Lashley would be strikeout looking. That one caught the outside corner there. Up next for the Knights is Nelson Laviosa, playing right field today. He'll try to move Watson over into scoring position. Throws back to first. And picked him off at first base. So 2 outs now for the Knights. Good pickoff move from Ko there to nab Watson at first. That one's lifted, right center field. Long under it and puts Laviosa away for the final out of the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back with the top of the second inning. And we are back with the top of the second inning now. And leading off for the Cougars is their first baseman, Priamo Lozada. First pitch is in for a ball, 1-0. That one's going to be outside for ball 2. Barrett behind the count now, 3-0 to Lozada. The Cougars clean-up hitter. That one's in their first strike, count 3-1 now. And Lozada will be on at first with a walk. Leadoff walk to start the inning now. And next up for the Cougars is batting fifth, their left fielder Connor Hannifin. So now the Cougars have a man on first to start this inning off with no outs. That one's going to be low and outside for ball one. That one's in there in the strike. Count even at one. Lozada on first. Led off the inning with a walk. Not too much of a lead off first. And that one's going to be hit foul. Hannifin behind the count now, 1-2. Barrett sets, takes a look back at first base. Here's pitch. That was below and outside. 2-2 the count now. Barrett sets. Now delivers. And struck him out swinging, high and tight. That's going to be first out for the Knights in this inning. And now batting for the Cougars is their third baseman, Brandon Austin. He'll be trying to move Lozada over in score position for the Cougars. Let's see if he'll be able to do that. First pitch of the at-bat. That's going to be just a bit high for ball one now. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss from Austin. Looked like he was swinging for the fences on that one. Count even now at 1-1. Austin steps to the batter's box now. Baird looks back at first. Here's pitch. And another swing and a miss from Austin. Baird ahead of the count now. 1-2. Austin will now trying to shorten his swing and try to get in play. Behind us. Count stays at 1-2. And that was going to be a ground ball. Softly, Nakic gets it, steps on second. There's the first, but safe at first base. Nakic with a great play was able to get the ball and tag the base at second. So 2 outs now for the Cougars, top of the second inning. Three in the batter box now for the Cougars is their catcher, Jacob Berry. Here's a pitch from Barrett. That's going to be their first strike. 2 outs for the Cougars now. Austin on first after a fielder's choice. Pick off movie to first. Austin in there, back in there safely. And a big swing and a miss for Berry. Count now 0-2. one's going to be outside for ball 1. Barrett still ahead of the count, 1-2. And here's pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Strikes him out to end the inning. So 2 strikeouts for Barrett in the second inning. And we'll be back with the bottom of the second inning. Cougar 0, Essex 0. What?
She ran up to grab your stats. She'll be back on, Rebecca.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you for joining us again. It's the bottom of the second inning now, and leading off for the Knights is Gage Shaffer, their big cleanup hitter. He's a freshman standing at an astounding 6'8". Playing left field today. He also pitches and plays first base. Today he's playing right field. I'm sorry, left field for the Knights. That one's lifted foul. Count 0-2. That one's going to be outside for ball 1. Shaffer steps in, Code delivers, and just gets a piece of that one. Stays alive, count still 1-2. Barry just went out to kill. Probably a few words, discuss how they're gonna pitch. Sets now delivers. That one just misses outside for ball 2. Count even at 2 now. Pitch from Co. And struck him out. So a strikeout for Co and the rest of the Cougars. 1 out for the Knights in the bottom of the second inning. Stepping in now is Curly graduate Lucas Nakic. Here's the pitch. That one just misses inside for a ball. Nakich on the year, having a great year. And 29 games so far, he's hit 321, no home runs, 21 RBIs with 2 stolen bases. And that pitcher's going to get in there for a strike. Count even at 1 now. Now it's going to be Pop behind us for a strike 2. 1 and 2 now is the count. Nakich back in the batter's box. Pitch from Ko. Good block from Barry there. Count's going to be 2 and 2 now. Now it's going to be high for ball 3. Nakich doing a great job in this at bat. Full count now. Payoff pitch. And strikes him out looking. Nakich thought he had ball 4 there. So back-to-back strikeouts for Ko. 2 outs now for the Knights. Stepping in the box now is their second baseman, Robert Leon. Leon on the year hitting 250 with no home runs, with 10 RBIs and 1 stolen base. That one's going to be in there for ball 1. 1 under the count. That one's going to be in there for strike. Count even at 1 now. That one's lifted in right center field for a base hit. Could be extra bases. Leon rounding first. He's going to head for second base. Hustling. And in there safely at second base. A 2-out double for Robert Leon. A great hit there. Essex now has the first man in scoring position of the game. Man on second with 2 outs. And now stepping in for the Knights is their DH, Armando Prieto. And a big swing and a miss from Prieto. Count 0-1. Prieto calls time, steps out, now steps back in. That was lifted, right center field, but playable. And looks like he might have lost it. He dives and drops it, and the Knights are going to get in with an RBI single. Long lost it in this sun here in the high sky. And the Knights now have a 1-0 lead. And batting next is their first baseman, Cale Hines. Hines on the at bat 243 with 7 RBIs. A miss from him. Another big swing and a miss from him. Count 0-2 now. 2 outs. Prieto on first. And Ko gets him swinging for strike 3. So that's going to be it for the Knights in this bottom second inning. But they do score 1 run. At the end of 2, Knights 1, Cougars 0. No, I'm pretty good right now. No, you're good. No, I'm just kind of suffering with allergies right now. Thank you. And we are back at the top of the 3rd inning here. Hayden Kissel steps in the box now. Cougar second baseman. Count now is 2-1. A little bit of a breeze blowing in now at the park here. That one's going to be released to second baseman Leon. He gets it. There's a first. Gets the out. Good play from Leon, sticking with that ball. Took a little bit bad bounce for him. Stayed with it and retired Kissel at first base. Next up for the Cougars is their DH Kyle Schofield. Normally an outfielder, DHing today. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one goes outside. Count 1-1. That one sent the shortstop Nakich. Plays it cleanly. There's a first. And 2 up, 2 down quickly for the Knights in this top of the 3rd inning. Back at the top of the order for the Cougars here. Coming up next is Brett Stallings. He grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat. This is outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. That one misses low for ball 2 now. 2-0. That one catches the inside corner for strike 1. 2-1 to count now on Stallings. Stallings on the year, having a great year, hitting .367. with 2 home runs, 19 RBIs, and 3 stolen bases. Playing a key part in the Cougars season so far. And he works a walk. 2-out walk for the Cougars here. And that will be the 22nd walk of the season for Stallings here. Stepping in now is Mitch Long. Ground out to the pitcher Barrett in his last at bat. That one's going to miss for ball 1. Barrett sets. Pick off back to first. Stallings in there safely. That one's grounded to the shortstop Nakic. He gets it and gets the force out at second base. And we'll be back with the bottom of the 3rd inning. And we are back with the bottom of the 3rd inning. Stepping in the box now for the Knights is the 3rd baseman, Tanner Lang. Their number 9 hitter in the lineup today. That one's going to be hit to the 2nd baseman. He gets it, there's a first, and Lang is retired on 2 pitches. 1 out for the Knights. Batting next for the Knights is their catcher, Nolan Watson. Had a bloop single to right center field his last time up. And on the year, Watson having a great year, hitting .370 with 1 home run, 10 RBIs. That's going to be up the middle. Their shortstop gets it, there's the first. And it gets Watson by a step or 2. 2 outs now for the Knights, this bottom of the 3rd inning. Eli Lashley stepping in for the Knights now. 0 for 1 on the day, struck out his last at bat. This will be the 23rd game for Lashley this year. He's hitting .318 with 7 RBIs and 2 stolen bases. That one's hit foul behind us. Count 1 and 2. That one's foul behind us. Count 1 and 2 on Lashley. And a big swing and a miss to retire him at the inning. At the end of 3, Knights 1, Cougars 0. We are back at the top of the 4th inning now. Leading off for the Cougars is their center fielder, Jacob Wetzel. Went 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first at bat. 1-0 the count now. That one's going to be fouled off. Count even at 1 now. Barrett sets, now delivers. Big swing and a miss from Wetzel there. Wetzel behind the count, 1 and 2. That was behind outside for ball 2 now. That one's fouled off behind us. Oh, and that one hits him. And Wetzel's going to take first base now. And next up for the Cougars is their first baseman, Lozada. And that one's going to be fouled behind us for strike 1. And that one's going to be fouled back again. 0-2 the count now. Good eye from Lozada there. Count 1-2. Wetzel on first base after being hit by his pitch. Not a big lead off first. They're back, safe in there safely. Here's the pitch. And got him looking on the off-speed pitch. Great pitch from Barrett there. Here retire Lozada for the first out in the 4th inning. That's going to be the 4th strikeout for Barrett in this game. Up next is Connor Hannifin. He struck out in his last at-bat. First pitch swing, that's going to be fouled off. And he's going third to second base. Safe at second base. And that's going to be Wetzel's 12th stolen base on the year. So a huge stolen base threat. And the Cougars now in middle and second with 1 out. Count 1-2 on Hannifin now. That one's going to be hit foul. Hannifin doing a good job staying alive in this at-bat. Count even at 2 now. And he's going to third to third. Got him at third base. Great throw from Watson to Lang to nab Wetzel trying to take third base. There are 2 outs now. Full count, 3-2. Peel pitch coming. That was going to be hit popped in the right field, but that's going to be out of play. And I struck him out looking to end the inning. So nice go through the top of the 4th unscathed. At the end of the top of the 4th, nice still ahead, 1-0. And we are back with you at the bottom of the 4th inning. Leading this inning off for the Knights now is their right fielder, Nelson Laviosa. 0-for-1 with the fly out, his last at bat. That one's laced in the right field. Long under it and makes the catch. One out now for the Knights. Shaffer now stepping in for the Knights. Strike out his last at bat. That one's laced to second baseman. Plays it cleanly to his first. 2 quick outs for the Knights in this bottom of the 4th inning. Stepping in now for the Knights is their shortstop, Lucas Nakic. He also struck out last at bat. That one's going to be catching the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 now. And a big swing and a miss from him. 0-2 now. And that one's hit the first baseman. And he'll go to first and tag the back unassisted. So 1-2-3 inning for the Cougars here at the end of 4. It's going to be a 1-0 ball game. Knights ahead. Today, though. Here's the record for the Cougars in Essex. Want to take a look at it back of the page. Cougars are insane. This is what the record shows. And we're back with you at the top of the 5th inning now. Leading off for the Cougars this inning is their third baseman, Brandon Austin, who had a fielder's choice his last time up at bat. That one's going to be hit foul. Count 0-2 now. Barrett sets, now delivers. Now it's going to be hit foul. Also behind the count 0-2. That one's inside for ball 1. And another foul ball. Also staying alive to count 1 and 2 now. That one's grounded back. That's going to be a foul ball. Has some clouds moving in overhead. Still sunny out though. Slight breeze. Here's pitch. And struck him out looking. And it looks like Austin is not too pleased with the call there. Nonetheless, it's going to be a strikeout for Barrett here. Top of the 5th inning. That's going to be his 6th strikeout in this game for Barrett. Doing a terrific job so far in this game today. Holding 1-0 lead. Up next for the Cougars is their catcher Jacob Berry, who is also a strikeout victim in his last at-bat. Count 1-1. That was going to be line to third base side. Foul ball. 1-2 the count. And that one just a bit outside for ball 2. Good eye from Barry. Almus is outside for ball 3 now. Full count. 3-2. Here's payoff pitch. That one misses inside for ball 4. So Barrett, after being ahead of the count, falls behind and surrenders a walk to the Cougars catcher, Jacob Berry. Batting now is their second baseman, Hayden Kissel. Ground out to the second baseman his last at bat. Good block from Watson. Barry stays at first. Oh, and that one gets him. And that was off to catcher Watson. It did not hit Kissel, but Barry advances to second base on the pass ball. So the Cougars have their first man in scoring position in this game today. Threatening now. Count 2-0 on Kissel. And we're going to have a mound visit right here. steps back in the batter's box. Count 2-0. That one's in there for a strike. Kissel still have the count. That one misses for ball 3. 3-1 now. And that's going to be another walk. So back-to-back walks now for Barrett. Batting now is their DH, Schofield. He also grounded out to the shortstop his last at bat. And with this first pitch, it's going to be 1-0. That one's in there for a strike, 1-1. Double play opportunity is in effect for the Knights. They would love one right here to get them out the inning. 2-man threatening. Tying run on second and go ahead and run at first. That one's going to be there for strike 2. Barrett ahead of Schofield on the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, being on first and second. Top of the 5th inning here. Knights ahead 1-0. In a very, very close ball game. That's going to be outside for ball 2 now. Count even up. And struck him out looking on the outside corner. Huge strikeout for Barrett. And the rest of the Knights. 2 outs now. Brett Stallings is coming out to bat now. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. Barrett deals, throws. Has to be grounded the shortstop naked. She gets it, throws the first. And gets him out to end the inning. Cougars were threatening, but couldn't play the man across. At the end of the top of the 5th inning, the Essex Knights are still up, 1-0. get him off die.
Maybe
It's
that,
watering badly.
maybe that clarity will set in the next few minutes.
I'm hoping it does. Thank you for joining us. Bottom of the 5th inning now. Robert Leon up to bat. Got a shot double his last at bat and scored on Armando Prieto's single to get the Knights a 1-0 lead. And it has been that way ever since the bottom of the 2nd inning. He's behind the count 0-2 now. That one's just a bit outside for ball 1. Good eye from Leon. That one's foul behind us. Count stays at 1-2. And Coke gets on for strike 3. Swing and a miss. That's going to be the first out for the Knights in this inning. That'll be the 6th strikeout for Ko in this game. Up next now is Armando Prieto. It's going to be strike 1. That one's going to be in there for strike 2. That one 2 the count. That one's high for ball 1. Good eye from Prieto. That one's a chopper to the shortstop, slowly hit. Gets it, there's a first, and gets the out. 2 down now for the Knights, this bottom of the 5th inning. Kale Hines stepping up to the plate now. And that one's laced up the middle. Their shortstop gets it though, gets it to first. And the Knights are retired, 1-2-3. At the end of 5, Knights are still up, 1-0. Because it was cloudy, I think the sun was going to come out. And that's going to be grounded to first base and gets the out at first. Longest retired for the first out in the top of the 6th inning. Batting next for the Cougars is their center fielder, Jacob Wetzel, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Also was hit by his pitch, stole second, then got caught stealing third, his last at-bat. And a great diving play for Hines and nails Wetzel at first base. Great diving play from Hines there. 2 out now. And that play was definitely worthy of a top 10 moment there. Batting now for the Cougars is their first baseman, Priamo Lozada. 0 for 1. Walked his first at-bat, struck out his second at-bat. That one's hit foul. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be fouled. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be high for ball 1. 1-2 the count now on Lozada. Lozada doing a good job fighting alive here. Count holds at 1-2. Struck him out looking to end the inning. And a 1-2-3 inning for Barrett and the rest of the Knights now. And we'll be back with the bottom of the 6th inning. Thank you. That's terrible, man. That time of the year. Could you take over for me?
Let me grab you some.
If you don't mind. Thanks. time.
You just took one?
Yeah, he just gave me a Clarendon.
Alright. I was just, it just in case.
No, thank you.
No problem, man.
I know, I'm like. Thank you for helping me out. Up next for the Knights now, Tanner Lang. That one's going to be fouled off. Count 1 and 2. His pitch. Ground to the shortstop. And gets the out at first base. I'm having a hell of a time, man. Up next is the catcher, Nolan Watson. That one's fouled back. That's going to be strike 3. 2 down for the Knights. Up now is Eli Lashley. Thank you. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. Ball 1 now. Oh, was that a foul tip? Excuse me, that was a foul tip. Count still 0 and 2. Knights still up, 1-0. And we're back with top of the 7th inning now. Leading off for the Cougars this half inning is Connor Hannifin. Over 2 with 2 strikeouts on the day. That one's hit right center field, but playable. Laviosa going over. Makes the catch. 1 down, 2 to go. Brandon Austin coming off the plate now. Struck out his last at bat in the 5th inning. Ooh, that one's misses a little too far inside for ball 1. That one's going to miss for ball 2 now. Patrick Barrett's still out for the Knights here. Good pitch. He's going to be in there for strike 1. 2-1 now. Big swing and miss from Austin. Count even at 2 now. That was left field. That's going to fall in for a bloop single. Austin's going to stay up. He's going to get a second base and now holds up again and retreats back to first base. So the Cougars set a tying run on the first now with 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. Jacob Berry up to the plate now. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. That pitch misses outside for ball 1 now. That's going to be there for strike 2. Count even at 1 now. That one's laced 3rd base side. Foul ball. 1-2 now. Misses inside for a ball. That one's fouled back. Pick off 3 to first. Back safely. Count 2-2. Here's the pitch. And just outside for ball 3. Full count now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. Another huge out for the Patrick Barrett and the Knights here. 2 down, 1 to go. Knights are 1 out away from a win here. Olsen still on first base, 2 outs. Hayden Kessel up to the plate now. He's being there for a strike on the outside corner. That one's hit right center field, but playable. Laviosa retreats back. He's under it now. And makes the catch. And a one-hit complete game shutout for Patrick Barrett and the Knights in game 1 of this doubleheader. A phenomenal pitching performance for Barrett. And the whole team goes out to congratulate him. Wonderful, masterful performance here. At the end of game 1, Knights win 1-0. And we'll be back in a little bit for game 2 of this doubleheader. Please stay with us.